Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Now today, we're going to have a little bit of a chat about the beast tank, the T18. A tank that I've actually always kept. And it's quite funny, what I actually did, I thought, just to demonstrate this, I've got one replay to show you, well two replays. The first replay is me playing, the second one was been submitted by someone else on the forum. Now, this tank is ridiculous. We all know it is. It is getting a nerf in the next patch, and it deserves to get one. It can pretty much one shot from tier 1 to tier 3, and even tier 4 to tier 5, you know, you can do some mega damage. It's not necessarily about the physical damage, it's about the sheer maneuverability of this tank as well. It can move too fast. The traverse speed's too fast. But it's been in the game for a very long time. So what I decided to do is, what I thought is I'll record some games, this is behind the scenes, and I'll try and get a game where I can sort of show the scenario. And the first replay you're going to see was the first game I had. It wasn't like I even needed to try to explain what you can actually do in this tank, and a really good way to play it. And what I found? Just play aggressive. Because it's one of them tanks where you've got the maneuverability, you've got the gun. I'll put that on there anyway, it doesn't make any difference. It's got the maneuverability, it's got the gun, it's got the damage, it's got the penetration. For these sort of tier games, absolutely no problem. And the frontal armor is just fantastic. So here we are. I literally hit record thinking, I'm probably going to play 5 games to try and demonstrate what you can actually do in this tank. And this is my first game. Not necessarily the best, but in the next round I'll show you another subscriber's replay and you'll see what I mean, what you actually can do. First culprit was coming around there. Now one of the reasons why this needs to get a nerf, guys, is because a lot of people that are coming in to playing World of Tanks, clearly they're going to have T1s and they're going to have these tier 1, 2 and 3 tanks. Now if you look at the matchup here, guys, it's not too bad. There's a T18 on my team, they've got 2. So it's sort of not that bad. But I'll show you how bad it can get in the next round. Now if you just started playing the game and you come across one of these T18s, you're going to realise quite quickly and get quite frustrated with the game because it's just way overpowered. Even saying this of a tier 2 tank, it's just extremely overpowered, and you're going to see now. Poor guy. I mean, not only is the gun absolutely amazing, you got a nearly 4.5 second reload. It's fantastic when you're driving it, probably not so good when someone else is driving it. Now at this point, I know he's going to panic, obviously, because I know I've got the more frontal armor in him. And ramming speed, it's got a fantastic weight as well. Now you wouldn't have thought that you could actually use the weight to your advantage and picked up that much speed, or you shouldn't be able to really, should you? That's what I was thinking in a heavy tank like this, theoretically. I know it's only low tier. Low roll, he's got good frontal armor. Not even aiming here, guys. This tank you don't need to, I found. Just the point and shoot. Now the next culprit. It is fun to play, I must admit, but it's a good reason. I think every part of the tank, apart from the gun, is pretty much getting a nerf and the reload. So it's a good thing. For the very reason, we've got to make sure, or Wargame have got to make sure that people that are just coming into the game for the very first time don't come across and experience it and come across T18s in this way, because it's just, clearly it's unfair, isn't it? I mean, most of them are just sort of defenseless. There's not really much they can do, particularly with that frontal armor. You're pretty much invincible to a T1, unless he gets around the back of you. But the problem is this has got the traverse speed. Now guys, this is a perfect example. This was sent in by BioThrung. Might have got his name wrong, sorry guy. Appreciate you uploading the replay for me. Now look at the matchmaking here, guys. You starting to see something here. There's quite a few T18s, and there's a very good reason. It's because obviously everyone's fully aware of what this is capable of doing. And similar sort of playing style to what I did. Very aggressive. Aggressive gameplay in this tank. is what you should probably do. Maybe not after the patch, we have to wait and see where it goes. Once you get into the higher tier games, it does get a lot more tactical. There's his first skill. These guys here, right, he's actually looking at the map now, and he's looking at that, the M2 coming round there. He thinks he's going to come around the corner there, but I think he's going to stop by the houses there. Yeah, he does. I think the T1's gone out. So at this point, he's thinking, look, he's looking at the hill, thinking they're really far back on the ridge. He just needs to get a move on here and start moving forward, because they could sit here popping shots at each other for the next 10 minutes. And if they do that, you start getting flanked from the rear. So he's going in now. He's got some obstacles in the way. Once again, I wouldn't recommend not aiming from long range, but in this sort of game, you can get away with it, particularly with this gun. I would have aimed now, probably. Look, I'm not saying that it, you know, both of us are the best players in the game, but you just see the sheer potential of this tank. If you've got one, guys, now I suggest you just get out there and play it for what you can. Here we go. It's following by my steps, guys. Ramming speed. Now he decides not to repair the tracks here, and I would have thought done the same thing. The only thing I would have been worried about is this ridge line up there, where he's just looking out on that ridge. Sometimes you can get nailed there. Looks like they're going to be rolling off the back of the hill. The challenge he's got now, look, his team's pretty much down now. He's got a couple of players left. They've got 2 T18s, which is not a good thing. So you can see the T1s there. He knows they're going to be starting capping now. He's looking at the map thinking, look, right. He's got one tank going towards the bottom of the hill. Well, he's more likely going to die because there's quite a few coming off the back of the hill there. The only other guy that he's got there, which is just running to a tank over the other side, just around this corner, he's on his own. So they're better off ganging up together here. They're better off teaming up, taking out the target, and all of a sudden, here comes out the wild T1. No chance. He doesn't even have to worry about him. The T1 probably couldn't even penetrate him from that range on the rear. Now, I think this tank here goes into a bit of goggle mode here, because if you didn't see this tank coming around on the flank, God, you obviously didn't, but... And it's not going to end well for him. Well, one shot and he's dead. So the BT2 is down to like 6 HP now. He knows he's got nothing to lose at this point. He's thinking, look, I've got full health. I'm going towards a T1 who cannot penetrate me on the front. As long as he keeps front facing. Now, this is why this tank is overpowered, because I'm saying, as long as he keeps front facing, the problem that the T1's got is he can't even carousel in, because the T1, the T18, has such a good traverse speed, it's, you know, you can't. That's the problem. And that's one of the nerfs that's going to be happening. So he's picking on this one first. No particular extra target there, really. He just had to go towards one of them. One down. He's turning around now. He's going to go for that T. Oh, he might be coming around there. He's got to be careful here. The other T18, he's going to have to move now because they're going to prey on him. So look, he's just... Fortunately, oh, he missed that shot there. He's probably absolutely cacking his pants now. Taking him out. He's done nearly 800 damage in a low tier game like this. Is pretty impressive. He just comes straight round the corner. One left. This is a fantastic shot, guys. Check that out. Brilliant shot. One tank left. So he's made a massive comeback here. T18 v T18. Now this could go either way. This could go either way. Now, I think he makes a bit of a mistake here. I don't know what you guys think. Now, he takes a shot like this now. I probably wouldn't have done that. Maybe if I would have fully aimed there and used the aimer, then he might have shot me. So maybe I was wrong. He does a good job here of tracking him and keeping him pinned here. If you want to see one of your replays on my channel, just simply click on the link below and upload it to the forum. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye now.